Eastern religion for absolute beginners. Karma. You've heard people talk about good and bad karma a million times, but do you really know what it means? Here's a test. Imagine the absolute worst case of undeserved suffering, a plane crash or a child with a terrible illness. What's the answer to the problem of undeserved suffering? Write it down. The law of karma is central to both Buddhism and Hinduism. You probably know the basics. When you do good, fortune rewards you. But when you do bad, you suffer the payback. And as they say, karma is a bit like the idea in the Bible that you reap what you sow. But hang on. In the Bible, God acts as a judge. God weighs the merits of cases, hears pleas for mercy, and even accepts confessions. God pronounces final judgment through divine wisdom, the archetype of a wise judge. In the Hindu Upanishads, no God enforces the moral law. No divinity judges between people, hears pleas, or pronounces judgment. There are no advocates, no arguments are heard, nor do wise judges issue any verdicts. The moral law is enforced impersonally and automatically by karma. Karma is a blind and mechanical force. It's impartial, but also merciless. As a causal law, karma operates like a law of nature. Every cause brings about an effect. Every act you perform plants seeds, either good or bad. Good seeds set off a causal reaction yielding rewards like health and prosperity. Bad seeds bring a harvest of suffering, sickness, and death. That's karma. Now try and wrap your mind around all the deeds, good and bad, that people perform just in a day. How long does it take for karma to pay everything back that's owed? Consider further. Some people live good and virtuous lives, but without any reward. Even worse, we often see the innocent, think children, suffer undeservedly. Why does karma punish them? The answer is reincarnation. No, karma can't pay everything back in one lifetime, and so karma reincarnates the soul after death. Karma drives reincarnation. Good deeds may go unrewarded in the short term, but karma will eventually bring the reward, though perhaps in a future life. Finally, and perhaps most troubling, undeserved suffering is an illusion. The laws of karma are ironclad. All suffering is deserved. Karma must be repaying the good and the innocent for something they did bad in a previous life. Reincarnation doesn't just happen. It's driven by the laws of karma. You're reincarnated because karma isn't through with you yet. So here's the dilemma. There's no room in the karmic worldview for undeserved suffering. How do we reckon with that? Well, maybe we say no. Sometimes the innocent and good really do suffer undeservedly. But people who believe in karma will turn around and say, look, if the innocent ever suffer undeservedly, then the world has no moral governance.